Hush Puppy. DCP Abba Kyari suit seeking stoppage of arrest, extradition, and suffers setback. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Effort by the suspended DCP Abba Kyari to halt being arrested and extradited in connection with the alleged multi-million naira cyber fraud leveled against him by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI US, has suffered another setback. This story. Well, let me say this about this particular issue. When this particular issue brings to mind another way our law enforcement agencies, or another reason why our law enforcement agencies, the police, the NSCDC, the DSS, all of them, they need to be as in re-rendated. They need to be overhauled. They need overhauling. What do you say of hearing this? Let's say you are coming to Nigeria for the very first time, and you hear this about them. What will like immediately, and you're not in Nigeria, or let's say maybe you're in Nigeria that have been given birth to, in some other country, and you're coming back for the very first time. That would be a very big turn off for you. Yes, and that's we are here always complaining, how people who, because of the love of money, or doing, how am I going to put it now? People who they have told themselves that they are not going to be useful, then they go about exploiting people and extorting money from people, all in the name of I have a business. A popular case, or a very good example was I think about last year in, is it June? Is it April? That I think it is May or June in particular, where a certain student of a school actually almost defrauded a particular foreigner. And he used, what he used, people? He used actually his school's, one of the school buildings. I think the Senate building, or which of them. It went viral on social media, and people were like, what is actually going on, for this to happen? That means this and this and this. And this is another reason telling the foreigners not to trust us. The person will be like, if you're a law enforcement agency, if police can be this corrupt, then I don't even think I want to do business with you. It's going to bring setback, or it has been bringing setback to a lot of business people. It has been bringing setback to a lot of people who wants to expand their business globally. Yes. Imagine someone telling you, how do I trust you, when even your DCP, the DCP, his name is in the news for actually wanting to, or defrauding somebody. How does it feel? How does it feel? So at the end of the day, it is actually, it is very shameful for Nigeria as a country. I don't know why they are dragging leg on this particular issue. I don't know why it is seeming like they don't want to do something about it, or they're trying to sweep it under the market. But my reminder to them is they should know that this is a national issue. This one is not, it is an international issue. It's not a national issue where you can, sweep it under the carpet and say, Nigerians, they no go talk. The international body will not, they are not going to stop. They will stop at nothing to ensure that they get to the root of the matter. Let's find out more about the news in detail. Please stay with us. Ajalo has urged Justice Mohammed to grant the temporary order of injunction against the two defendants, pending the hearing and final determination of substantive suit. On Wednesday, a suit seeking to stop the Nigerian police and the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, from arresting and extraditing Kyari was stalled. The suit marked FHC ABJCSF 854-2021 could not proceed before Justice Donatus Okorowo due to the absence of a counsel to the plaintiff and the respondent. An incorporated trustees of Northern Peace Foundation had on August 9, 2021, filed a suit praying the court to grant a temporary order of injunction against the police and the AGF pending the hearing and final determination of the substantive suit. When the matter was called, none of the parties' lawyer was in court. Justice Okorowo noted that though the case was filed for August 9, 2021, none of the respondents have been served from the available court record. According to the judge, there is no proof service from the court record. He also noted that neither the applicant counsel nor the defense lawyer was in court. It is either the applicant has lost interest in the case or the case is abandoned, the jurist said. Consequently, Justice Okorowo adjourned the matter until February 10th, directing that hearing notices be issued on the parties. The matter, which was reassigned to Justice Okorowo, came up for the first time today. The ex parte application was accomplished with a 21-paragraph affidavit of urgency. But after carefully listening to the lawyer, Mohammed refused to grant the request to stop Kyari's arrest and extradition through ex parte means. Rather, the judge ordered the counsel to turn the ex parte motion to motion on notice and serve same on the police and the AGF. The judge also directed the applicant to serve all court processes in respect of a case on the two respondents. DCP Kyari was allegedly indicted by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, in alleged multi-million naira advance fee fraud said to have been perpetrated by a Nigerian citizen, Rahman Olorunwa Abbas, popularly known as Hush Puppy. Okay, on this particular issue, let me say this. We should be worried how Sunday Igboho can be extradited to Nigeria, or since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can be kidnapped from a foreign country. USA should use the available resources to abduct Abba Kyari. It is unfair if none of this can happen because Fulani government is in power. It is unfair, really. Look at how long it is taking them to do this. Those ones over there, they're actually people who follow the law. That is the difference. Here in Nigeria, we do not follow laws. The law exists only on ink and paper. They don't care. They don't care how things are done. Unfortunately, it is two African countries now, Benin Republic, and the other one is in where? Cotonou. Just see. So, like, corruption versus corruption will give you what? That is just it. This particular issue, they should be using care. This issue, the issue of Sunday Igboho and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's issue is one of the things that have brought international as in eyes upon Nigeria. And it is seeming like they're not even bothered about it. They don't care. It will spell